What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? If you're wondering about how my steak was last night, it was delicious. Went to Fleming's, downtown San Diego. It was absolutely amazing. So good. Everything was delicious. The sides, the service, the steak, really, really good. With that said, though, we have a lot of tech news today. And zero questions. You guys literally didn't leave me any questions. At least I didn't find any on my little filter that I have that filters all the questions. I didn't see any. So if you have a question, make sure you ask it in the comments down below of any of my videos with the first word being question, and I'll answer it in the next video. Without further ado, let's get into the tech news. Our first story of the day is a potential new Pixel Watch and new Pixel Buds that are going to come out that have a kind of cool technology built into them. So the headline states it all. Google Pixel Watch and Pixel Buds with skin interface. Google patents technology to recognize pressure and swipe gestures entered on the user's skin for earbuds and watches. And when we take a closer look at these things, the swipe or tap on your skin for skin nearby device, short and long presses, one or multiple fingers. The patent was captured on March 2022, so it could come out soon, could come out in a year or two or later, but ultimately it's kind of a new technology based off, skin and pressures and things like that for buds and for watches. We'll see where this goes, and we'll keep our eye on it as time goes on. Like me, a lot of you guys are fans of the Galaxy Buds series of buds, and you might want to know, when are the next version of buds going to be coming out? It should be, from all indications, the Galaxy Buds Pro 2, but when is it going to come out? Well, it looks like we got some information here from Chun. Chun's got a great track record of saying, unlike previous reports, Samsung is still planning a new Galaxy Buds for this year, August Unpacked. I heard. So it should be Galaxy Buds Pro 2, and it should be out in August, which would be the same release date as the Galaxy Z Fold 4 phones, Z Flip 4 phones, and you should be able to get these for free as a pre-order, depending upon where you live. So it's looking all too sweet. Can't wait for it. These are my favorite buds by far. I've done videos on it, but yeah, very new, very cool to see new buds coming out very, very soon. Here's a little PSA. If you've ordered a Galaxy S22 series phone, you can see some phones now have higher trade-in values, and you can ask Samsung to credit you the difference. This guy went on to say, I saw another thread the other day talking about this, so I checked it out and found that my trade-in was now worth $200 more than when I received it. He said he tried chatting but was having an issue, so he called. Things went smoothly, and all he had to do was provide a screenshot showing the higher trade-in value. Received an email earlier this morning saying that $200 refund was approved and that he would be credited back to the method of payment in a few days. And a few other people in the little thread there had the same exact success. So if you're still waiting for your Galaxy S22, you don't have it, and the trading values are higher than when you ordered, go in there and try to chat with them or call them even and see if you can get a credit back to your account. It's worth it. I'm not saying people that already have their phone, I doubt that's gonna work, but people that don't have it yet and they're waiting for it, try this. Next up is a potential new Galaxy Z series smartphone with a flip display. I can't wait for this. Samsung patents a unique smartphone with a flexible display that folds out from the back to the front of the phone, and this is an absolute ridiculous look to a phone. It looks a lot like that LG Wing phone that came out a couple of years back. But ultimately, I think the big selling point to this is that you would have a screen on the back of your phone with really, really great cameras, so you can take really nice selfies rather than having to use those front cameras. And again, I absolutely love this. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the like L kind of look, but ultimately it's an interesting look at potential what a new Galaxy Z Fold phone could look like in that series of phones. It might not be the main Z Fold phone, but one of the phones in that series potentially coming out soon or in a couple of years or a long time from now, but very interesting look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. As you know, Samsung's GOS controversy and their cyber attack have happened recently, all within the same week or two, and there's information coming out of Korea that the Korean shareholders of Samsung are very upset And this has come out about it, and I guess they're talking about TMRO, as Samsung Electronics has lost consumer confidence due to the recent GOS crisis and server hacking. Shareholders are taking collective action online. According to the industry, on July 7th, some shareholders are currently campaigning against the appointment of an in-house director of the MX division of Samsung Electronics, Roh Tae-moon, through an online electronic voting held on June 6th to June 15th, ahead of the regular shareholders meeting of Samsung Electronics. There are growing voices that management should be held responsible for the incident, mainly blind in some online communities. So we'll see what happens, but there might be a big shakeup of the power of Samsung as this goes forward. I'll let you guys know, but these people's jobs may be in jeopardy. But is it fully their fault? Is it not? Obviously, I think the GOS thing probably is, because they're the ones appointing that technology to be used. But then at the same time, what about there being a cyber attack? You know, NVIDIA got cyber attacked too. That's kind of harder to defend, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And our last story has to do with what potentially the Galaxy Z Fold 4 might look like. We have a render from Mr. Khan, and he made a whole video out of it. I'll link the video down below, and he has a link to just pictures on a Google Photos account. And it is interesting because it shows off the S Pen and where he thinks it would lie, and the camera setup and all of that. So let's just take a closer look at this. You can see from that first photo at the bottom right is where he was saying that the S Pen would come out. Here's the next photo showing the big display with the under display camera, so you don't see any camera on top of the display. See the S Pen to the right sitting next to it, which is a little bit smaller. Obviously, probably looks about the same size as the Galaxy S22 Ultra S Pen. The camera set up on the back, which would look similar to what we get with the S22 and S22 Plus. You then get it with the back of the phone wide open, the front of the display, the S Pen showing all the goodies that you would get, and it looks very similar to what a Z Fold 3 does. There's rumors that the front display potentially might be shorter and fatter due to the smaller display this time on the front there. We'll have to wait and see if they end up doing that. This one looks fairly similar to what the Z Fold 2 and 3 look like. Here's the top of the phone showing the speakers, the cameras on the back, the display, and all of that. So what do you think about that Galaxy Z Fold 4 look? Do you like it? Do you like where they potentially would place the S Pen? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Again, there's no question and answer today. I literally got no questions. It's my birthday. It looks like you guys gave me the day off. Well, yesterday was my birthday. But with that said, thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace. And I almost forgot, we got another Patreon supporter this month. We got Matthew Morris. Thank you so much, Matthew. Super appreciate you supporting the show. If I give you a hug, I give you a big bro hug right now. Yeah. That also goes to where I should just mention everyone's name. I don't do it a lot. Jeremy Cunin and Kyle Betts, super ultimate fans. Thank you so much, guys. And then obviously all my other fans as well. David Jadwin, Kim Bridge, David Tuckey, Tyler Unger, who's new as of earlier this week, and Matthew Morris. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.